SOA planning. Step 1. Define the business architecture. Domains. A main driver for SOA is the desire for greater efficiency in a company's business processes. As such, the business architecture should be the starting point for an enterprise's SOA initiatives. It needs to be structured for manageability and for appropriating ownership. Most enterprises embarking on a SOA implementation will first structure their business architecture into domains. planningIT provides functionality to structure the architecture into domains and maintain their descriptions for use in architecture planning. Domains are a key construct in organizing and planning business services and the associated SOA. They are the part of the SOA framework that helps operationalize SOA implementation. Domain elements. Domains provide the means to consolidate critical aspects of the business into single focus areas for examination, prioritization, and identification of needed services. In domain modeling, the business architecture is partitioned into sections that own sets of architecture elements. Domains are described in terms of business functions, business processes, and applications. Here we see the business functions associated with the domain trading. Domain glossaries. planningIT provides features for easy definition, analysis, and management of domains. Domain glossaries give an overview of the architectural elements associated with a domain and are helpful in searching for specific elements. As often different organizational units of a company use different terms to describe one and the same object, planningIT allows you to define aliases for objects. Aliases provide users with additional search options and ensure desired objects can be found easily. Another feature for easier management of domains and their elements is the Domain Exchange desktop. Use the Domain Exchange desktop to easily move or copy elements from one domain to another. Critical domains. planningIT also provides effective evaluation features for assessing domains in order to prioritize where to begin SOA efforts. This screen shows planningIT's domain portfolio assessment, demonstrating each domain's level of fulfillment of cost efficiency compared to its operational excellence. Step 2. Analyze existing services. Business services. Once the business architecture is cleanly described, the next step is to analyze the existing services. Knowing what business services are available provides a starting point for classification, documentation, and analysis for the identification of candidates for reuse or the need for new services. planningIT provides the means to easily see what services are being requested by business processes and their associated business functions, as well as which services are currently being provided by applications. Here we can see that the business function pre-trade analytics references the business process bond trading that is requesting the business service pre-trade analytics. Business services. We can also see that 3 separate applications are supplying the business service pre-trade analytics. This could be a possible starting point for consolidating the applications into one for supplying this particular business service. Business service requests. This table shows another way of understanding which business services are being requested by a business process. In this case, 1.01 Marketing Analysis. In comparing these with the services requested by other business processes, we can identify services for reusability. Step 3. Plan new services. Demand creation. Once the need for a new service is known, a demand is created for initiating the project proposal for introducing the needed service. Here, a demand for the implementation of the business service encryption is being created. Impact analysis. Demands for new services go through a rigorous demand-to-budget process with thorough examination of demands regarding impact to the existing and planned architecture, redundant demands, alignment with corporate, business, and IT goals and strategy. Goal alignment. Demand analysis enables the enterprise to filter out at an early stage those demands that are not in support of enterprise goals. This avoids spending effort on project proposals that are not in alignment with corporate strategy. Here we can see that our demand, implement encryption technology, supports the strategic goal, transition to service-oriented architecture, thus increasing the likelihood of it being pursued as a proposal and finally accepted as a budgeted project. Thank you for visiting our product tour, SOA Planning.